Hey everyone. Welcome. I'm Laura McCabe. Everyone calls me Mermaid, so you probably saw that on the schedule. Hour and 15-minute, all levels, community class. Let's get started in child's pose. Yeah. Paige, you're already there. I love it. You're like, I know what's going to happen. Yeah. Just ready for it. So I'll be coming around today to offer hands-on assists to empower you in your practice. If you'd like me to skip you over, bring both hands by your hips right now so I know. Thank you. Take a big inhale through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Again, take a big inhale through your nose. And sigh it out through your mouth. One more big breath in. And exhale, release all of the air out of your lungs. Now tap into your Ujjayi breath. Deep inhales and exhale through your nose. Press your hip bones down to your heels. Activate your arms so you lift your forearms off the earth. Take 3 more breaths here. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Completely relax your neck and your head. Plug your thumb and your index fingers down into the earth. So create a really energetic connection between your hands and the ground. On your inhale, high plank. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, roll forward, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. High plank, inhale, roll forward, draw your shoulders back. Downward facing dog. High plank, bring your knees to the earth, lower to your belly. Baby cobra, point your toes, lift your ribs up. Release your forehead down to the earth. Baby cobra, lift one more rib off the earth, downward facing dog. Good. Walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Ragdoll pose. Bring your feet outer hips width distance apart. Soften the backs of your knees. And reach your heart through the window between your knees. Now take 3 more of your Ujjayi breaths. Release your hands and bring your toes together to touch. halfway lift, forward fold, mountain pose, palms to heart center, and close your eyes. We'll start our practice with the sound of one Om. Inhale for Om. Mountain pose, reach your fingers up to the sky, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale the air through your lungs, high plank. Exhale, step back. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Stack your shoulders directly above your wrists. Take one more breath in, low plank. Exhale. Upward facing dog, fill your lungs. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. On your inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Exhale your left foot to meet your right. Halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold. Mountain pose, lengthen through both sides of your body. Forward fold. Halfway lift, low plank. Upward facing dog, draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Downward facing dog. 4 breaths. Make these breaths big and even. On your inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale your right foot to meet your left. Halfway lift, bring your belly parallel to the earth. Forward fold, gaze at your belly button. Mountain pose, rise up, lengthen. Forward fold. Halfway lift, draw your shoulders back. Low plank. Upward facing dog, broaden across your collarbones. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. 2 more. Last inhale. Exhale, hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Chair pose. Take 1 inhale. Fold over your legs. Exhale. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right side. 3 breaths. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, left side. 3 big breaths. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your thighs up. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sink your bum down. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hug the pit of your belly in. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Crescent lunge. Warrior 2. Bend deeper into your right knee so it's directly above your ankle. Reverse your warrior, reach back. Low plank, keep your right leg lifted. Upward facing dog, 10 toes down. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel up to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach up, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Good. Warrior 2. Open your arms as wide as you can. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach back, low plank, keep your left leg lifted. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Draw your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Draw your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach your right leg high, crescent lunge. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach back, side plank, left hand down. Right foot steps on top of left. Good. Reach your hips up. Take 3 breaths. Every inhale, lift higher. 2 more. Last inhale, low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Draw your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach your leg up. Draw your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, reach your leg up, crescent lunge. Warrior 2, open up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach back, side plank, right palm to the earth. Left foot on top of right. Good. Resist the earth with your right palm. 3 breaths. Low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale the air out. Take 1 more breath in. Hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Reach back. Flip dog right side. Lift your hip bones up. Relax your neck. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Flip dog left side. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Good, Michelle. Lift your hips 2 inches higher. Downward facing dog. Bring your hands back to meet your feet and take your peace sign fingers around your big toes. Good. Halfway lift. Fold. Relax your neck. Press your sacrum up. Good, Maisie. Gorilla pose. Slide the palms of your hands underneath the balls of your feet. And shift the weight into the tops of your heels. Take 3 more breaths. Release. Bring your toes together to touch. Halfway lift. Take a big inhale. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Chair twist to the right. Pull your left knee even with your right. Open your arms or take side crow. Mountain pose. Chair twist to the left. Lift your heart higher than your hips. Open your arms, take side crow. These are all options of the very same posture. Mountain pose, come through center, stand tall, forward fold. Crow pose. Lift your tailbone up to the sky. Yeah. Reach the crown of your head down to the earth. Touch it. Yeah. You good? Yeah, you touched it. Malasana squat. 3 breaths. High plank. Walk your hands forward. Good. Low plank. Hug your elbows in towards your sides. Upward facing dog. Lift your belly off the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach your right heel up. Draw your knee to your right elbow. Stay here or take an arm balance. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Crescent lunge. Twist to your right. Good. Hug your inner thighs in towards one another. Open your arms. Take a half bind by bringing your right arm around your back, or even a full bind. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Good. Take a half bind. Bring your left arm around your back. Take a full bind. Bird of paradise. Or tree pose right side. Yeah. So if you're an extended side angle, step your left foot to the top of your mat and bring your right foot up for tree pose. So you're in bird of paradise or tree pose. 2 of the same options. 3 breaths. Airplane pose, reach your right foot back. Palms face down by your hips. 3 big breaths. Standing splits. Bring your palms to the earth or to a block. Stay or take handstand hops. Good. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Sigh it out. Exhale. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach your heel up. Draw your knee to your left elbow. Stay for a breath or take an arm balance. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Crescent lunge. Twist to your left. You can open your arms or even take a half bind or full bind here. Nice. Warrior 2 left side. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Half bind. And full bind. Bird of paradise or tree pose left side. If you're in tree, reach your 10 fingers high above you. Birds, lift your chest up. Airplane pose, left side. Reach your left leg back. Take 3 breaths. Standing splits or handstand hops. If you're taking your handstand hop, shift the weight into your palms. It's just a shift of your weight forward. Good. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Eagle pose, right side. Bring all of your weight into the back of your standing foot. Now bend your standing knee 3 inches deeper. Mountain pose. Eagle pose, left side. Reconnect with your breath. Mountain pose. Eagle pose, right side. 3 breaths. Mountain pose, eagle pose. Mountain pose, dancer's pose, right side. Kick your right thigh directly up to the pee panels above you. And now lift your heart up. Dancer's pose, left side. Use the flow of your breath to deepen in the posture. On your inhales, lift your leg up and hover as you exhale. Dancer's pose, right side. Standing figure 4, right side. Bend into your left knee. And from here, palms can come to a block, to the earth, or they can stay right at prayer. And if your palms are touching the ground, take an arm balance. So hook your right toes around your left tricep and shift your weight forward. Yeah, good, Brett. Come back to standing figure 4 and release. Jog it out. Dancer's pose left side. Press your foot back into your left hand to create resistance. Standing figure 4, left side. And shift all the weight into the very back of your heel. And go to the depth that you're ready for today. If your palms touch the earth, take an arm balance. And then come back to standing figure 4 and release your left foot to meet your right. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, draw your shoulders back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 2, right side. Reverse your warrior. Triangle pose. Bring your left shoulder in line with your left hip. Draw the shoulder back. Good. Half moon pose, right side. Press your right ribs up to the sky. Bend your left knee. Reach for your back foot. Warrior 2. Wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift, fold. Take 5 breaths. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees, rise up, long spine. Pyramid pose, right side. Reach your chin to your shin. Relax your neck. Halfway lift, twisting triangle. Pull your right hip back. Reach the entire length of your spine forward. low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, left side. Reverse your warrior. Reach back, bend into your left knee. Triangle pose. Now straighten your left knee. Half moon pose. Take a bind. And when I say take a bind, it's okay if you don't quite touch your foot. Reach for the bind. That's the first step. Good, Veronica. Warrior 2. Standing happy baby. You're going to turn your toes out, sink your bum in line with your knees, and grab your shins. Press your knees and your thighs back with your elbows. Bring your belly parallel to your mat. Draw your shoulders back and pull your heart through your shoulders. Now, 5 breaths. Forward fold. Interlace your 10 fingers behind your back. Big toes come in, heels come out. And play with the weight in your feet. Shift it forward to bring the crown of your head closer to the earth. And then press your heels back down to create stability in this posture. Bring your hands to your hips, rise up. Pyramid pose, left side. Lengthen your spine. Halfway lift, twisting triangle. Pull your left hip back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Shoulder blades come together on your back. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Come to high plank. Good. Take 10 breaths. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, last breath in, downward facing dog. So good. High plank. Lower to your belly. Locust pose. Lift everything up. Hands and thighs. Yeah, and your inhales are going to find the micro lift in your chest. So this pose is never static. You're always growing, even if it's small. Release your right cheek to the mat. Good. Locust pose, interlace your 10 fingers behind your back and lift up. Good. Draw your shoulders back. Pull the muscles of your thighs onto the bone, and now lift your legs higher now that they're engaged. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Release your hand and take a breath. Floor bow. Lift your belly off the earth. Good. And press your feet into your hands and your hands back into your feet. Bring your right cheek to the mat. Let everything go. Take a breath to re-energize. And exhale. Floor bow. Come up. Good. And now lift your thighs off the mat. And every bit of thigh you lift up, lift the same amount of your chest and your belly. 3 more breaths. Find your fullest expression. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wiper them side to side. Downward facing dog. Camel pose. Lift your sternum up. Then you can reach your hands for your heels. But the second you feel crunch in your lower back, you've gone too far. So bring your hands back to your lower back if you have that sensation. Press your hips forward. Release. Sit your bum onto your heels. Bring your hands to your thighs. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Take one more camel pose. You have a second opportunity to discover something new here. It's like no matter how long you've been practicing, I've been practicing, there's always something new to discover, even if we've done the posture 1,000 times. Yeah. Release. Child's pose. Take 3 breaths. Bridge pose. Bring a block underneath your sacrum. Does anyone need a block? Anyone else need a block? Okay, I'm going to grab you one. Yeah, bring a block underneath your sacrum. And what's so great about blocks is you have a couple of different heights. High, you have a medium and a low height. Good, there you go. Once you find the appropriate height, walk your shoulders underneath your back. Press the back of your head down and tilt your chin up to the sky so your neck is long. This back bend here is the same as wheel. At any time in your practice, this back bend is available. Now from here, you have the option of lifting your hips off the block or coming into full wheel right now. 5 more breaths. Release, remove your block, bring your sacrum down to the earth. Take 1 breath here, reconnect. Wheel pose, press up. Yeah, and remember, another option is bridge. And come up, your back bend. Yeah, we do so many back bends because this is what it takes to open up the front of your chest. Release. Roll out your wrists. Yeah, roll them out. Wheel pose. Get set up and come up. Good. Hug your elbows in towards one another and press your chest to the back of the room. Everyone, no matter what back bend you're in. Come down. Do you want to take a back bend by holding onto my ankles? Have you ever done that? Yeah, you're not going to hurt me. Okay. Wheel pose. Yeah, see, you can come up. Maybe come onto the crown of your head. No?
Come in front on the back.
Or on the top. 3 more breaths. Come down. Good. Take a big breath in and out. Take 1 more back bend. Any back bend you choose. Could be wheel, could be bridge, could be camel, could be anything. Could be something weird you made up. Come up. Yeah, be all here. 1 more back bend. Take what you need. And don't worry about what you need. Like maybe it's a full wheel, maybe it's a bridge. 3 more breaths. Come down. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll left to right on your sacrum. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring 1 hand to your heart, 1 hand to your belly. Reconnect back with your breath. Happy baby. Take a big rock left to right. Hug your knees into your chest. Take 3 rocks forwards and backwards. Land in high boat the 3rd time you rock up. Good. Reach your 10 fingers straight forward. Take a breath in. Low boat exhale. High boat, clap, low boat. High boat, 2 claps. Low boat. High boat, 3 claps. Low boat. High boat, 4. Low boat. High boat, 5. Low boat. High boat, 6. Low boat. High boat, 10. Woo! Bicycles, go. Yeah, go. Kick through your heel. Kick through your heel to fire up and activate this posture. Kick into my hands. Kick, kick. Yeah. And open your elbows wide. And press your lower belly down. And a trick to doing that is lifting your upper back higher off the earth. Find flow here. Yeah. So you may have done bicycles a million times. Find something new, a new sensation. Keep on going. Yeah. Be totally here in your breath and in the movement. Together, we're going to go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11. 13? I lost it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who dat? So good. Yeah. Plant your heels on the earth. Lift your right heel up to the sky and grab the back of your thigh. And pull it in. Hamstring stretch. And now lengthen your left heel towards the front of the room so your left leg is long. Three more breaths. Supine half pigeon. Bring your right ankle over your upper left thigh. Pull your thigh in. Flex your 10 toes back. Supine twist, drop your knees to the left. Open your arms. Come back through center, reach your left leg up. Grab the back of your thigh. And from here, you can extend your right heel towards the front of the room, bringing your leg long. And supine half pigeon. Flex your toes and pull your right thigh in towards your chest. Supine twist, drop your knees to the right. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon right side. You're welcome to stay here or take a twist. Weave your left arm underneath your body towards the right side of the room. And reach your right fingertips around towards your right toes. Mermaid pose. Come through high half pigeon and bend your left knee and reach for your back foot. And if that's not accessible or hurts your knees, just stay in high half pigeon. Seated single leg extension, left side. Fold over your left leg. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Stargazer. Come up on your right knee, plant your right palm behind you. You can come to a block or the earth, point your left toe. Counter stretch. Release. Half pigeon left side. You can take a bind here by weaving your right arm underneath your chest. You can bring your left arm behind, either to your right thigh or your left toes. Mermaid pose. And breathe big wherever you are. Seated single leg extension, right side. Halfway lift, fold. Stargazer. Release. Take an inversion, waterfall, shoulder stand, or headstand. If you want to shimmy up close to a wall and bring your legs up a wall, you can as well. If you're in shoulder stand, take plow. If you're in headstand, take a straddle. Yeah, Naomi. Yes. In shoulder stand, come into deaf man's pose. Everyone release. Happy baby. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take one final inhale. Exhale it out. Shavasana. You have a cold lavender towel on the upper edge of your mat. You can place that anywhere you'd like. Take rest. Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head side to side. Extend your arms above your head and take a full body stretch. And keep your eyes closed, roll over to your side, and press up to any comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring your two palms together at the center of your heart in gratitude for your effort in this practice, and gratitude for the things you learn every time you do it, big and small. And we'll close our practice with the sound of one final Om. Inhale for Om. Bring your thumb knuckles to the center of your forehead. The light within me sees and honors the same light within you. Namaste. Who dat? Thanks, y'all. So great to have you guys in class. The only announcement I have is this Thursday. It's Valentine's Day, and you can bring anyone to yoga at 6 p.m. here uptown for free. And I think in Old Metairie as well. So coworker, friend, loved one, bring them for free. Maybe you've been telling them about yoga. Now is the time to bring them. And I'll see you guys again next Tuesday, same time.